Welcome back to Bookmark'd.
That should be our new intro song.
No, because every time that I sing in an episode, I always regret it. I'm like, oh, that was not the move. I don't know why you did that.
Anyway, though, welcome back to Bookmark'd, guys. Welcome to this week's episode. There is an episode this week.
Yeah, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. So last week was supposed to, we literally even did like a countdown. We were like, special episode next week. Like, and then didn't post and didn't say anything.
The way we just dropped that and nothing came from it. I'm so sorry, guys. You didn't want to see the episode, so it's fine.
No, you didn't. Because basically, when we were filming it, I did try to edit it multiple different times, actually. But while we were filming it, we were filming an episode in person together. And I don't know what it was about that day. We were just like out of it. I was literally like, oh yeah, we can't do this. Like even this, like the topics at one point, we would start like laughing and just be like, we had to like stop for like 3 whole minutes because Sachi was like digging at the couch.
We also filmed it at night, and like by that time, was that the morning that Haley left too?
Yes.
It was like we did so much during the day, so we filmed it at night, and we were just like delusional by that point. We didn't have anything planned. We just kind of just started recording, and like nothing we were talking about really had like a flow with it. The end of episode game we played was a mess, but it was like, it's funny that like when we were recording it was funny, but after the fact it just like didn't make any sense.
I still had every intention of posting it. It's just that once I started editing it, my microphone like audio was just like not working. And to put the cherry on top, if you guys are watching visually, you guys will see that I'm back to the old microphone because I get back and I went to record a voiceover and I used the same microphone that I just bought for the podcast. That is the white version of what Sara is holding. And I was like, okay, that one plugs into the computer. It doesn't do the little, you guys don't care. Anyway, long story short, it just doesn't even work anymore.
It's so crazy the amount of microphones you've gone through.
I don't understand. Like there's nothing that's working with these microphones with me. I don't understand. But basically the audio wasn't working on my end. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to try to use the camera audio. The audio will be a little whatever, but at least there will be an episode. Nope. You could hear Sachi the entire time in the camera audio. We were too far from the camera because we had the camera set up like very far away from us. I'm sorry is all I have to say. Is
I'm
why
sorry
we
that
don't
there
have
was an episode. And it was also on Thanksgiving. So I don't know if people just thought we weren't posting because it was a holiday, but that's why we didn't have an episode last week.
Yeah, we fully planned on having an episode. It's just we kind of had an episode.
Yeah, and the funny part is we also planned to film 2 or record 2 that night. And after that one, we were both like, it's just not happening. We like bought something for the end of episode and everything, and it just didn't happen. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was fine. I just don't do anything. So it was just kind of like woke up. What did I do on Thanksgiving? I woke up, I edited some of my video, and then we ate. I went over to Isaac's house, and then I came back home and had a piece of chocolate pie and went to bed.
I had like the same day. I can't even think of anything. It was just Thanksgiving. That's all. That's literally
giving
it.
Thanks.
I was giving thanks, and I am thankful because when Haley and Destiny were here, we had so much fun, and we bought so many books, and we hung out, and it was the best few days ever. And we said that we don't want to take big breaks without seeing each other again because we didn't have a whole 3 group hangout since June. It was such a long time. And someone said that we've hung out like every season so far, so we have to do a winter hangout now, which I think is so funny.
Yes. Yeah, that is super true. And of course, I literally just said this today that hanging out with Sara and Haley is always the highlight of whatever month that is. It's always like the highlight of that month that like sticks out to me. It's very, very happy times when we're all together.
So fun.
Can't wait for the next time.
I know. Just like doing anything. If we're just like reading in silence, it's just more fun because we're all together.
Yeah. Well, even just working, doing videos, it's all just a lot more enjoyable when we're all together. I don't think that there's really much to report back from what we did because really all we did was like read. We did like a few little videos.
Nothing crazy.
And filmed some TikToks, did some videos and stuff. Yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary and crazy this time. Yeah. Maybe next time we meet up, we'll do like another little video together.
Yeah, next time we should probably plan one because this time we weren't here too long and we planned it kind of last minute. And then someone, I said in the vlog, as I posted a vlog of our trip, and someone like a few people actually were concerned why I can't go on planes. They thought I'm like on a no-fly list or something. And I didn't reply to some of them, but I'm scared of flying because everyone's always like, why isn't Sarah go to Texas? Why is no one going to Indiana? One is like my fear of flying. Obviously, one of my goals for next year is to get over that, but it's just because I don't like planes. And they're always saying they'll come to me first and then we can fly together. But I'm not on a no-fly list. I just am scared of airplanes. That's all.
Oh, no. Guys, if you're jumping to the conclusion that Sarah's on a no-fly list, take one little look at her and then ask if Sarah's on a no-fly list.
No, but one day I want to come to Indiana and Texas. I would love to. I want to come to where you live. I want to see what you do in your daily lives. Like I want to go to your gym. Hey, I want to see your gym. I want to meet your niece and see your room and stand in your bookshelf corner. Destiny's always saying how she like will drive around and just like picture like if if Haley and Sara are here, literally what would I be showing them?
No, nothing. Like there's just, and it's so bleak. If you live in Indiana, listen, I get comments sometimes of fellow people who live in Indiana. They know, especially in the winter, it's just so bleak. Like there's nothing to offer here. But I understand because I always wanted to go to Jersey and I still want to go to Texas. And I do think it's very like interesting to see, like, obviously you know somebody, you talk to them all the time, but it's not you, like once you're there, like for example, like when Sarah's like, oh, I went to this Barnes. Like once we went there together, like I can envision it and I can envision like what's around it and stuff because I know. Or when she's like, oh yeah, I stopped at the bagel shop this morning. Like, I know because I've been there. Like you like having that knowledge of like, or when you're watching like a vlog and Sarah's like, I'm going to the Trader Joe's. I'm like, I know where she's going.
Aw, yeah, that's so true. That's why I want to come to your town. But every time they're here, we usually come to Jersey though because it's just kind of, I guess, quick. And you guys have been here already. So when we plan like a last minute trip together, it's been Jersey. So next year, you'll see me in a state that's not New Jersey or Florida. That's like the only place I ever go to. Against my will at this point because I'm scared of going there soon. But it's okay. I have to go. I would love to see my family. Anyway.
Oh, wait. I just realized that you're wearing a pleasing sweatshirt. And I think that that's so cute. I didn't see that it said pleasing.
Oh yeah, this is Harry Styles. He came out with, I don't know when the green came out. I'm wearing a green pleasing hoodie if you're not watching visually, and he came out with this one. I don't know if it was last year or when it was, but it's been sold out for so long. So as soon as they put it back in stock, I immediately ordered it, and then it's one of those places that it takes a while to ship and like get to you. So it came yesterday. It came recently, and I forgot what it was. I was like, literally, what did I order? And it was this, and I was so excited. And it's the perfect green for Christmas because it's Christmas mode. Should we say our dotes? Do you have any dotes today?
I actually literally forgot to get my dote.
Oh no.
So no, I don't have a dote.
Do you want to get it or
Wait, you talk to them and I will get a freaking dote. Give me a sec.
Oh, I'm excited. I feel like I have to wait to give my dote when she's here. It's nothing crazy. You guys will probably guess right now what it is. It does match my outfit, so there's a hint. I love that she's sitting in Charlie's little dog section. If you guys didn't watch her decorating her house for Christmas, you need to watch it. Because she has a little section for Charlie with a little thing on the wall and a little mini Christmas tree, and it's so cute in her little corner. This is why I need to go to Destiny's house. I need to see her room. You ever just watch her video and you're like, I need to be transported into her room? That's me. If I have any guesses, it's gonna be maybe an Olipop. Maybe she got a new Olipop flavor. Do 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 do. Oh, I didn't know she could hear me. Oop. Well, she's gonna hear me when she edits anyway, so it's okay. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my drink is an Olipop. Woo!
It's the one that's supposed to be like a Sprite?
Yeah, it's lemon lime. It's my last one. I gotta go to Target.
Woo, 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 woo.
Wow.
Crisp.
Just cracking a cold
Crispy.
one. Delicious.
Absolutely
what do you have?
Delicious. I also have an Olipop.
I knew it. Which one is it?
It is the Tropical Punch.
Oh, that's Chris's favorite.
When I was at Sarah's house, I saw she had this in her fridge, and I was like, ooh, I kind of like, it's been a while since I've had like a tropical punch.
Wow. I love that sound.
CEO of opening up cans, because that's all I...
Taste test.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay. Maybe you can take a few more sips.
I didn't have time to pour my coffee over ice. That's what I would have done. Maybe after the epi.
Okay.
Why don't you just call this an epi? Anyway, I'm gonna sip on that a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Episode. You can let us know later if you like gotten used to it, maybe.
Okay, guys, that's the end of the dote segment. Thanks for.
Oh my god. So let's see what I have. what I would like for us to talk about. There's one pretty big one that we both went through together, not in person, but that was the other night when Taylor Swift was on her last show of the year, and we were both
what was up with
logged on to that live, and we were both freaking out because Rep TV, and we sat on them together virtually for 3 hours and got pranked. But what was crazy is when she released 1989, she had all these like outfit changes and stuff. So like when she was doing all the outfit changes for the show, we were like, oh yeah, she's doing it. She didn't do it, guys.
But listen to what's so weird to me. Like, one of them, she was wearing the green outfit, that 1989. She was wearing the green outfit and then had her dancers in black and white.
Yeah. That's why maybe it's going to come out like over this holiday season. Like she's just like saying, hey, this is what's next.
There are so many theories out there, honestly, for like when it's going to, some people think New Year's Day she's going to release it.
I heard that too.
Because, is it just because of the song New Year's Day?
I think that's the only reason I would think. I don't know. This one's a hard one to figure out because she kind of pranked us a little bit. And I know she sees everyone like on TikTok doing all these theories and like running around with it, and maybe she did it on purpose.
Everything was so weird though, because genuinely this theory I did feed into because the whole entire like on National like Music Video Day or something, I literally remember seeing Taylor Nation post like the I Bet You Think About Me, and in the thing there's like 2 slashes that people thought were like an 11, and the number 26 is on the top of the cake, so they thought, okay, on November 26th she has a show on the 26th. And then there were like so many things that were like leading up to it, not to mention then she goes to the show and she goes, instead of saying the Eras Tour, she says the Rep, and then she said Eras Tour.
That's why I think she was like hinting at it at that show, but maybe it'll come out over the season, like maybe in sometime.
Honestly though, because I feel like she was feeding it. I feel like her and both Taylor Nation, like it was so much where it's like people didn't get this from nowhere. I mean, maybe we did, but it's like I feel like though, like especially at her show, there were like a few little things. I feel like they were really like feeding into the theory, and then just straight up be like,
Yeah, I don't know. I think the thing is I love that she does like little Easter eggs and stuff, but since she has like said like out loud that she does Easter eggs, we like run with anything because it could be possible that she does it. So I think that's why every theory like out there, like I will believe it, because it's like you can't really put it past her. She might do it.
Yeah.
So I definitely believe
maybe she does stuff to throw us off. Like she purposely plants some like not true things to like throw us off. That way we don't know when it actually is
we can't be right about everything.
No. And the only thing that was really, really... Okay, the whole entire show was amazing. But the only thing that was good was that since this was the last show of 2023, she announced when she was doing her surprise songs, she was like, I'm going to reset the surprise songs for 2024.
Oh, that's so exciting.
And I was like, absolutely. Yep. Even though she doesn't come to Indiana until literally November. So like almost like a year into the tour.
That's okay, because you'll have some checked off the list. So you kind of have like narrowed down to what you might get.
Yeah, so I have hopes for what I could potentially... Also, this is coming from someone who literally has no tickets, by the way. So I haven't purchased
no,
tickets.
Destiny's going. Oh, yeah, you're going.
I am going to be purchasing tickets, so I know. So now I'm going to have to be, like, keeping a list, checking it twice.
She also came out with, what's it called today from the vault? You're Losing Me.
Oh, my God. I opened my eyes, opened Instagram, because I didn't even know that Spotify Wrapped came out today. And I see it because she got named the #1 globally listened to artist on Spotify, which is huge. She's
crazy.
the #1 globally. And I'm like, oh, and she was posting something. Because, like, her last announcement, she was like, in honor for, is it her birthday? It's the Eras Tour movies, like, coming to, like, kind of streaming services or whatever with, like, The Archer. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you. Because I was so upset when The Archer wasn't included in the Eras Tour movie. Oh, I see that she's like, You're Losing Me. And I immediately started playing in my room. Skipped to the part where, how long can we be a sad song? I mean,
it's so good.
Her brain is so good, but I don't know. It's one of the top 3 most real lyrics where she's like, I'm the best thing at this party, and then the 180 to be like, I want to marry me either.
Yeah.
Because that's me on a daily basis.
I saw it on someone's story, and I thought someone was just posting like them listening to it, because like you can still listen to it even though it wasn't out. It was just like leaked or whatever it was. And I saw someone posting it. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then I saw that it was like for reals out. Yeah, she posted it.
She was
That
like,
was
as
crazy.
a thank you. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because, oh my God. I mean, I listened to it all day at the gym. When I was on the stair climber and I was like doing stuff in the background, I had it on loop. I love it so much.
Yeah, it's so good.
How did we not know as soon as Midnights came out that it was a breakup album? Because listen to, do you say Labyrinth like that, or is it
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Okay, I always pronounce that word wrong, that's why. Labyrinth. You listen to that song and it's so obviously that bejeweled, like, so many of the songs. It's such
because she's like the
breakup
queen
album.
of doing high energy songs but like sad lyrics, breakup, so you don't really like until you read into the lyrics you don't really expect it to be breakup songs.
Yeah.
Great album. Underrated album.
Still waiting on the Rep TV announcement. And really, it's just
same.
because I just want it so badly for Sarah. That's the only reason I like keep up with it.
Oh, I literally have never been so excited over a re-release yet. I don't think the vault songs we're gonna get from this. Oh,
that's what I was literally about to say.
Oh my God, when I hear Dress re-recorded, I'm gonna start like crying and throwing up. I'm so excited. And I'm excited to see how she does it re-recorded too, because she's in a whole opposite stage of her life and these songs are so like angry songs, and I'm so excited.
Well, now she's like on top of her game, where like Reputation, she was still on top, like she was still killing it, but it was just like she was very publicly hated at that point. So it's now she's publicly loved by literally everybody. So
when we were watching the live, we were texting each other, and I told Destiny I was watching the live like anticipating this, but I also, guess what else I did, guys? I finished Throne of Glass. Some snaps, some round of applause. We need to do a Throne of Glass episode.
What did you think of the ending?
I have no words. I finished it and I just felt so empty because like there's no more to read. Like you go like with them through the craziest stuff ever for so long.
Literally
and it's like
insane.
Where you start the first few books are like not where you end at all. So when I finished, I was just so sad. But I was nervous for the ending because like such a long series, I'm so invested like how it's gonna end, but I loved the ending.
I can't wait to like talk about it because there's so many different things that genuinely still bring tears to my eyes, like just thinking about it. That especially happened within the last like 200 pages of that book.
Oh yeah,
absolutely insane. Now you just have to read Crescent City.
I know. I finally let myself go down the Throne of Glass TikTok and Pinterest rabbit hole yesterday. They have fan art for absolutely everything that happens in that book. But I want to read Crescent City. I don't know. Maybe I'll read the first one this month. Because I think I need to space the... Well, you read them back to back, right?
What do you mean?
The first and the second. Didn't you read them, like, after each other?
So, I read the first one during Bookmas last year, and then I read the second one, like, at the beginning of January. So, yeah, it was, like, kind of, like, in the same, like, few weeks of each other.
Yeah, I feel like I might read the first one in December, and then, like you did, the second in January before the third comes out, so that I could join everyone in there. Because I want to be, like, up to date with everyone, because I want to, like, listen and see everything. And now I'm on TikTok. I've gone through everything Throne of Glass related. I can't wait to tell you who my favorite is, but I went through everything Throne of Glass related on TikTok, so now my algorithm is all just Sarah J. Maas, so now I'm scared. I'm going to start getting Crescent City stuff now.
Oh, yeah. That is scary because that's like... Well, when I read Throne of Glass this year, I had already finished Crescent City. So it was weird because the way that I tell everybody to read Sarah J. Maas is to do ACOTAR, Throne of Glass, then Crescent City.
But yeah, I did finish it.
3-hour episode. I'm so excited about that. And
I remember coming on here in one of the episodes and be like, I'm starting Throne of Glass. Like, I'm reading the first book. And now it's over. Ugh, what a crazy experience.
I can finally like freely talk about everything because like before I was trying so hard to remember like which thing went with which book and where like Sarah was at. Yeah. And so now I can just like freely just be like,
yeah, now we can talk about it. I know. I just can't believe it's over.
Yeah, that's how I felt, especially since I read it within like the span of a night. So when I finished it, I was just looking at the wall. Like,
I thought about that. I was like, there's so much in that book, so many like painful scenes, and it's such a long book, so like many painful scenes. And I just thought about you reading that in a night, and it's just crazy how many emotions you can go through in one night.
It was like arrows were being just stabbed into my back, and I just kept going.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it. I think it took me a couple of days, like a few days to read, 4-ish. The longest was the tandem. It literally took me like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but just getting through Tower of Dawn is just a feat on its own. So
it took me so long, I don't even remember really what happened in those books. So remember when you were here and I sent you a TikTok and I was like, literally, what edit did I just get? And it's a Harry Styles edit, and Josh Hutcherson shows up and the whistle song starts playing, goes do 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 do, whatever, that whole thing.
The whistle song, yeah.
Yeah, and now it's like a trend. So the other night I was sitting in bed. I think I was editing or I was reading, and Chris was sitting in my chair, and I wasn't really paying attention to what he was doing, but he was on his reels because I heard them. And I kid you not, every swipe he did was the whistle song. And I look up after maybe like 15 of them. I'm not even kidding. And I said, what are you watching? And he says, I keep getting pranked. I think it's these videos. And then this guy's face comes up.
This guy's.
The way that he's so deep into reels that he gets these Josh Hutcherson, like that edit was so funny. And he kept getting them. Like he showed me like maybe 15, 30 of them. Like there were so many. And just I heard that song over and over again. And I was like, oh my God. He kept getting pranked with them.
It's my favorite thing. What did I get you with? Oh, it was like somebody did an edit and it was like Taylor Swift talking about Reputation last night, and then it went into it and Sarah was like, I literally can't.
I get pranked by every single one. I think it's like a real edit. And Chris watched like a minute video of someone like maybe cooking something, and he showed me, and he made me watch the whole thing. In the very end, the result was the Josh Hutcherson thing.
That's so smart. I love the comments on those videos that are like, this video isn't loading, but I swear to God, if it's a Harry Styles, it turns into like the whistle edit. It is so funny.
It is so funny. That's like the best trend right now. It gets me every single time.
It's such a niche thing. Like you have to have like experienced it to really understand. So
it's so
hopefully
funny.
now that you've listened to us talk about it, that it will come up on your.
It probably will. And that song is so catchy. Nothing else interesting has happened to me. Do you have any reading updates? Anything fun there?
I'm scared that I'm in a reading slump.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know if it's like I'm in a reading slump or just I was just trying to like do videos and stuff with books that I just was not interested at all in reading at the moment. So like trying to force yourself to read something when you don't want to read it.
Yeah, wrong book.
It's never going to work out. Yeah. So I'm hoping that I'm not in a reading slump because this would be very ill-timed.
Yeah, wrong time for reading slump is pre-filming all of Bookmas. That's been my life. I literally don't think I left the house. I haven't left the house in a few days. I think I need to like go to Target tonight or something. I'm not even kidding. I have not left.
After we're done with the pod, I was like, I need to take a little break and go out. I ran out of moisturizer. So I was like, I'm going to go run that errand like in the middle of like after we're done with everything. But how has your reading been after finishing Kingdom of Ash? Have you read anything else, or are you trying to take a break?
I thought I was going to take a break, but I've been reading Never. I had to.
Oh, yeah. How are you liking that?
It's going. I'm like almost halfway. I don't know.
Okay.
But it was crazy.
You can gauge an opinion at halfway.
You can gauge an opinion, but I'm not telling anyone. I literally posted whatever and I tagged Never in it, and then they reposted it, and Jessa sent it to me and was like, how are you feeling? Oh my god.
See, you're gonna get that Magnolia Parks arc.
Don't come into my DMs and not think I'm gonna freak out. Oh my god, I was freaking out.
You're going to get it. How do you feel you're literally gonna get the Magnolia Parks arc?
I actually don't even. They shouldn't send it to me because of the person I'll become when I open the package, and that's what it is.
They should send it to you because you've done extreme things with it.
And everyone was so kind when they saw I got it. They were like, oh, I'm so happy for you. Thank you.
I was so happy to see Sarah unbox it in real time.
That was crazy. It was like the craziest day of my life.
It was awesome. It was literally like, it was such a happy moment for everybody, I feel, because seeing Sarah happy about something is genuinely such like a great experience because she's just so like cute about it. And she like opened it and she was like, guys, and I said this in your vlog, but I was like, I knew that it was either a Magnolia Parks arc or it was the Never, because I just knew in my heart of hearts that that's what it was.
Yeah, you felt it in your bones.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was crazy. Feeling thankful on this Thanksgiving. It's not Thanksgiving anymore, but
it's the season of giving, feeling thankful.
Yeah.
Joy.
Yeah. I need to like do Christmas stuff. I like don't feel Christmas. You know what I mean?
No, Neither do I. And I was literally just thinking this. I was like, I feel like it's already been December because like I have been buying like Christmas presents galore the past few days because I know that like once like I get into the bookmas stuff, like I'm not gonna have time to like go out to the mall and like really try to like do like my in-person shopping. So I did that the other day. I'm comforting myself a little bit by knowing though that like I feel like I have plenty of time to like get into the Christmas mood and spirit and like do Christmassy things. And I feel like since I'm gonna do Vlogmas for the second half of like the whatever, that I can do like Christmas activity centered vlogs. So I'm gonna make myself do that.
Yeah, there's still time. I think it's just because we always like run to the next holiday, so I'm assuming it's supposed to feel Christmassy now. But like, where's the Christmas lights and the holiday music? Where is it? That's what I want to hear.
It was like, I need to make a Christmas playlist right now because I haven't listened to any Christmas music. My mom has been playing Christmas movies nonstop downstairs because she feels the same way, where it's like, I need to feel Christmassy. So she's been just watching a bunch of Christmassy movies. So that's the mission with Bookmas starting, to really make sure that I'm still enjoying the holidays.
I think Bookmas will make it feel like the holidays, like seeing everyone's videos, and just Vlogmas, like people posting. It'll amp up the holiday spirit. Me too. I really am excited. It's like stressful doing it, but like I think once it starts, it's gonna be really fun. I love Bookmas.
I do love Bookmas too. I feel like this year I have a better hold on it than I did last year. It's kind of wild because last year I literally did not pre-film any videos, and I was just like every day like trying to like film something and upload it the same day.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's insane. This year I feel like I have a little bit better of a handle on it, so I feel like I can do it.
You can do it, and I'm so excited. I remember last year, I think I got sick because I did it the last few days of December. I don't know what it was, but I got sick the last few days, and I still had videos to film, and I was like, I literally can't get out of bed. It was crazy.
I think you did it the 12th through the 24th. I think.
Yeah, is that what it was?
You did it something like that, because I remember I did it like the 1st through the 12th.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about it, and you were like, I'm doing it the 12th through the 24th.
Yeah, which I like that I'm doing it the first few days like you did last year.
Yeah.
So much better. And like I know usual Vlogmas is like all every day of December, but I don't think I have enough like even not just like to film the videos and like time to read everything, but I don't think I have enough ideas for all 24 days just for Bookmas related content.
That's why I was doing the 12 days of Bookmas, 12 days of Vlogmas to be like,
which I think it's a good split. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I am
Destiny every day.
It goes.
Could not ask for anything better.
Oh god. I'm gonna be literally but you know what the hard thing is though? You say like, I'm gonna take a break, but then again I feel like the new year, like the end of the year / the new year, especially in like the book community, is like huge. Like there's so many videos to be filmed the beginning and end of the year, so it's like, nope, not really taking a break.
I know, I thought about that too, like having a few days off, but like I love the beginning of the year filming new videos and stuff. It's like a fresh start to like everything. I can't wait for that. Not to like jump to New Year's or anything. Yeah. But I'm excited for that. I don't care about
New Year's, but the thought of 2024 completely like erasing my Notion and the excitement that I feel of like deleting my entire Notion and starting over for 2024 and doing like new goals, new things that I want to accomplish this year. Like it is so exciting, because I think that the only thing that's not bleak about January is the hope that you have in January for like your life is going to change. So yeah, I can't wait for that either. There's a lot of, excitingness around that.
Fun stuff coming next year.
Fun stuff coming next year in 2024. Yay. Yay. So do you have anything else to talk about?
I don't think so.
Today, when we're filming this, Spotify Wrapped came out. So
I had no idea either. When it came out, I woke up and I saw people posting it. I was like, wow. Yeah,
same. So for a little end of episode fun thing, I do want to like share our Spotify Wrapped. I feel like that's fun.
Yeah.
I do want to say, before we get into ours, I want to say a huge thank you to all of the tags and mentions that we have got of being the #1 podcast that you guys listen to. That absolutely insane.
So crazy to see. I saw it this morning, so I was looking through mine. I always get like, we'll talk about it, but like my top podcast. And then I went onto our Instagram and I saw all the tags, and I literally was like, just seeing like us on someone else's like Spotify Wrapped, that they listen to us like that frequently. It is so cool. Thank you guys. That is so kind.
It is genuinely, it's such a amazing feeling, but at the same time it's like very crazy of a feeling to like see that and understand that, like, you know, like you put out these episodes but like people actually really love them and listen to them, and to see that you guys listen to them so much that it's above like other podcasts and it's the number one.
Yeah.
It's insane, and thank you so much for your continued support of the podcast.
Thank you guys.
We appreciate it so much. And
So
love all of you
much.
guys. I love the little graphics. Can I just talk about how cute Spotify is with their graphics and everything they do?
It is cute.
So I think that, did they give you like 5 different genres? I don't know.
Yeah.
My top 5 from top to bottom. So my top genre is pop. My second is rap. I don't know how. The third is rock.
Okay.
Fourth is country. And then fifth is indie.
Wow. So unexpected. Maybe when you're like working out, are you listening to rap?
I feel like that is coming from the beginning of the year, because at the beginning of the year I only listened to rap music when I worked out, but now I don't. So now I listen to like rock.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because the Wrapped is like, I feel like majority from what you start the year with.
Yeah.
Anyway, mine from top to bottom is pop. And then this one doesn't just say indie, it says POV indie.
Yeah, that's what mine says too.
What does that mean? Why is it POV?
I have no clue.
Point of view. Indie. And then it's contemporary country. And then alt Z.
Like alt music.
Alternative.
Yeah, like alternative.
I don't even know what alternative is. And then modern rock. There you have it. I don't know what that means, but that's mine. I wish I gave like examples. Like, who is alt Z?
Yeah, like tell us who is. I'm trying to think of who. Maybe Lorde. Is Lorde alternative?
I don't know, but I love Lorde, so maybe. Or like modern rock. 5 Seconds of Summer is the rock music I listen to.
That may be what it is, though. Honestly, that may be like the one group that's pulling like the modern rock genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we got that.
I think the next one is what your top song of the year was. Is that what's popping up for you?
Yeah, you played this many songs, and there was one that really... This one surprised me. Actually, not really, but yeah, I have one.
Okay. Do we have any guesses for what mine could be, guys? Do we have any?
feel like... Can I guess?
You can guess.
It's either the Daisy Jones and the Six song or a Taylor Swift song.
Okay. It was Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. I played it 130 times this year. However, they literally had to like do a separate slide and tell me that I played Cardigan basically the same amount of times. And I told you, did I not tell you and Haley in the car? I said, I think Cardigan is my favorite Taylor Swift song ever. And you guys were like, what? And I was like, I never skipped that song.
Yeah.
That was
the Taylor Swift song I thought. Mine is Feels Like by Gracie Abrams.
What?
When I found this song, I don't remember what book I related it to, but I didn't stop listening to it. Like, it's all day long the only song I listened to, and I like vividly remember that. And I played it 100 times this year starting January 1st.
OMG. I did not expect that.
Me neither, like at all.
Next is the top 5 songs. So is that what's coming up for you?
Yeah, it's still painting a picture. Hold on.
Okay, great. So
it said,
I'll go...
You romantic you.
Oh,
okay.
That's what mine said too.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously we've already distinguished that number 1 was Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Number 2 was Cardigan by Taylor Swift. Number 3 was Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. That did not surprise me. The amount of times I play this, I'm telling you, I love that song so much. Number 4 was The River by Daisy Jones and the Six.
I knew Daisy Jones was going to be on there somewhere.
When I tell you guys that I love that show, I love that book, and I love that album, this shows it. Because honestly, the album came out in March. That should tell you how many times I have played the album with how many, like, it's only been out since March. And it's in my Spotify, like, top whatever. Like, that is crazy. And number 5 was The One by Taylor Swift. My 5th
That's a good list.
Yeah.
Mine. Okay. The first one is Feels Like by Gracie Abrams. The second one is Getaway Car by Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
I had the biggest Getaway Car phase this year. Number 3 is Cardigan by Taylor Swift. Number 4 is The Louvre by Lorde. I love that song.
Oh, you do love that song.
And I read Magnolia Parks this year, and that is Daisy Hates coded, so it's all I listen to. And then 5 is Dark Paradise by Lana Del Rey. I love
There
that
is
song.
no Harry in the
Nope.
top 5.
And I knew that was going to happen because he didn't have any tours this year. He wasn't doing anything. So I didn't really like listen. And wasn't that crazy? Guys, don't come for me. Love you. I listen to his music so much that like sometimes I've listened to them too much that I don't choose them to put on. Like I need something new. Love you, Harry.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
know.
It told me that I listened for a total of 52,649 minutes.
Wait. It tells you how long? How long did you listen?
Yeah. 52,649 minutes.
That's a long time.
Is it?
I feel like that's a long time. I don't know what that like equates to.
Neither do I.
Mine doesn't tell me how long I listened to. Oh, I listened to 77,000 minutes. That's 53 days nonstop.
Oh.
I've listened to 1,400 artists, but one came out on top. We probably have the same top artist. Do you want to do like a 3, 2, 1?
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Taylor Swift. Fearless.
Did mine says I spent 10,390 minutes listening to Taylor Swift this year. It told me that Cardigan was my most listened to song by her, which obviously, my God, I love that song so much. I relate it to so many different things.
Yeah, mine's Getaway Car.
Mine's Cardigan, but who were your top 5?
My top
artists?
5. Oh,
wait, this one's funny. This one's funny because obviously Taylor Swift was my number 1, and it says peak listening month is August.
Oh, that makes sense because you're probably listening to Folklore all of August.
Yeah, I know but it was just funny because it was August. Who was your number 1? Oh wait, my number 1 was.
Yeah, I listened to her peak in May. Was that my concert?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think it was. Yeah, that's probably when I like nonstop listened to her.
Yeah.
Preparing for
Number
that.
2 for me was Drake. And this is also funny because my peak listening month was October. And his whole entire thing is October's very own. Like, I was like, how did I like do that? It was just funny to me.
My number 2 was Harry. So I'm like so confused here. And my peak listening month was June. I don't know, really.
Maybe he's giving you summer vibes.
Okay.
My number 3 artist was Morgan Wallen, and my peak listening month was March. And I feel like that's when we were in our like country music era, and I just like had a country music playlist. So I feel like it was a curated playlist. So
didn't he come out with this big album this year?
Yeah, and I think it was around that time. So I think that's why.
Yeah,
like it was up there with him.
My number 3 is Lana Del Rey, and my peak listening month was February. I didn't realize
she's alternative, isn't she?
Oh,
is she indie?
Maybe. She might be. I don't know. Indie? But I listen to her when I'm listening to books the most. She just has like the book vibe, so I think that's why she's in here a lot.
Number 4 is Fleetwood Mac, and my peak listening month was March.
Okay.
I love Fleetwood Mac so much.
My 4th was Olivia Rodrigo, and the peak was in September. Is that her new album, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, that was her new. But that's crazy that she was already your number 4, and it's probably because she released her new album.
It's all I listen to.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy in a short amount of time that you like. She was already up there.
Yeah,
that tells you how much you listen to it.
I wish I could tell me how many times I listen to each song because it's probably an astronomical amount.
Number 5, which is the last one, is Harry Styles. And my listening month for him was October, which makes a lot of sense because I do listen to a lot of Harry Styles when it's like the fall and winter time. Yeah. That's like the only time I listen to his songs.
My number 5 was Morgan Wallen, and my peak was May, which I think is like the beginning of summer. So right to country.
Is next the podcast? I mean, obviously my top podcast was Zane and Heath Unfiltered. Was everybody going to think that I was going to say?
Every year, the one thing I'm excited to see on my Wrapped every year is that, did you get this of Taylor Swift thanking you?
Yeah.
That was sweet. I don't feel special, even though
sweet.
Like how is she just going to send me a video, but like everyone's got the same stats.
I know.
On her.
I don't feel very
We're all just really loyal. How do I see my top podcast? Oh, I see it. I listened to 8,000 minutes of them, and I'm a top 2% fan. Hell yeah.
Share with us your guys' Spotify Wrapped.
Tell us.
What was your most listened to song and your top artist this year? Let us know.
Yeah, I want to know. I love seeing I know people say like don't post your Spotify Wrapped. I love seeing people's top. Tell me all of it.
Post them. I like seeing, because I feel like it really says a lot about you, because like you can say that you love somebody, but then like when you see your Spotify,
it really truly shows what you're doing.
It shows because it's the analytics of who you listen to. So truly let us know down below who you guys are listening to. As always, thank you guys so much for listening to yet another episode of Bookmarked. If you guys like, note, No. If you guys like this podcast or love it, however you feel free to leave a review, whether that's Spotify or Apple that you're listening to. Follow us over on the Instagram. Go watch us over on the YouTube channel. Go follow us. I always have everything. Even on Spotify, Apple, everything is always linked down below to find any of our socials. Whatever you need to find, you can find it on there. So that's it.
Thank you guys for listening and watching.
Yes, thanks. Bye.
We love you.
Ya.
Bye.